Tommy?
Have no fear, because Tommy is here. Hey, today we got why Tom Brady is the GOAT, debunking all hater arguments. I know there's probably going to be some haters in the comments, but it's okay, because this video is here. This video here is for you.
While most NFL fans believe Tom Brady is the greatest to ever play, this video isn't about the Brady fans, but about those who still refuse to believe the truth, that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. There are many reasons why that is the case, but what about the reasons the doubters, or the haters, use to reject that claim? This video has been made to finally prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that Tom Brady is the greatest of all time by debunking the arguments used by the non-Brady believers. Before I prove the haters wrong, Gronk spike the like button and subscribe to The Bottom Line View for more NFL videos. Brady fans have heard it all. He's a system quarterback. He has Bill Belichick. Matt Castle won 11 games. His defenses carried him. He doesn't hold any records. Such and such played in a tougher era. Montana never lost the Super Bowl. Tom Brady's a cheater. And my personal favorite, the AFC East sucks. Let's start off with the infamous "he is a system quarterback" argument. The belief that Brady is a result of the Patriots' scheme. Let me ask you a couple simple questions. If Brady is a product of the Patriots' offensive system, why don't other teams run that system? My second question is, you are aware...
Because if you can just make Tom Brady out of his system, it would make more sense for other teams to follow that exact same guideline, bro. Follow the exact same everything that Bill Belichick would have done for Tom Brady, or what the Patriots have done for Tom Brady. I'm slipping a little bit today, guys. I'm sorry.
That every team in the NFL has their own system. Think about those questions. Now let me say this. The Patriots are an advanced take on the Erhardt-Perkins offensive system. There are a ton of teams who have been unsuccessful using this same base scheme. Patriot offensive coordinators have left the Patriots and haven't been able to duplicate the same success without TB12. Charlie Weis before Tom Brady looks a little bit like this: 12th in scoring, 5th in scoring, 19th in scoring, and 25th in scoring in both New York and New England. Now with a young Tom Brady, not even prime Tom Brady, he came in and improved Charlie Weis's offense to being 6th in scoring, 10th in scoring, 12th in scoring, and 4th in scoring in the 4 years that the two worked with each other. Weis left in 2005 to become the head coach of Notre Dame. He finished his college career at 41-49. Bill O'Brien has been successful as an NFL head coach, 42-38, and has had 3 playoff appearances. He's been awesome in Houston. But because of his defense, people forget he actually started as an offensive coach. O'Brien was the Patriots' offensive coordinator in 2011. They finished that year 3rd in points scored. When we look at O'Brien's offenses as a head coach in Houston, 14th, 21st, 28th, 17th, and 11th in points. And Josh McDaniels, who many consider a mastermind of offensive football and the future bright head coach of the league. And trust me, I think McDaniels is a great coach, but even he has struggled to establish his system without Tom Brady. 11-17 as a head coach in Denver, and his offenses have ranked 20th, 19th, and 32nd with the Broncos and Rams without Tom Brady. The worst they have ever finished together was 10th in points and 11th in yards. McDaniels and Tom Brady have 3 number 1 rankings, 10 top 5 rankings and 8 top 3 rankings in points.
Damn.
So Brady is basically the difference between Josh McDaniels putting together a potentially dominant offense. Now the haters are going to say, but Mitch, he has Bill Belichick. And trust me, man, Bill Belichick, he is the GOAT, no doubt about it. But he also, in some way, is a product of Tom Brady. Without Tom Brady, he wouldn't have found the same success. He needed a leader and a personality like Tom Brady to come in and establish his operation and tone of organization. Without Tom Brady, Bill Belichick isn't Bill Belichick. Without Bill Belichick, Tom Brady isn't Tom Brady. They are the perfect marriage. Belichick was never even known for his offensive prowess. Sure, he probably has the skills to coach offense, but he made his name before New England with his defenses. Belichick's record as a head coach before becoming the Patriots head coach, 35-55 with Cleveland. He then went to New England, finished 5-11.
Damn, so is it just everybody losing to Cleveland, bro? That doesn't feel too good, bro. That don't feel too good, bro.
11 in 2000. And that was with Drew Bledsoe. And Drew Bledsoe was a pretty good quarterback. Sure, he's not a Hall of Famer, but he's pretty good. And he was a first overall pick. So there was definitely some skill at that position beforehand. You also have to think that the Patriots weren't actually that bad without Bill Belichick. The team got worse in 2000. Pete Carroll's Patriots, yes, Pete Carroll's Patriots, went 27-21 over 3 seasons. 10-6 in 97, 9-7 in 9.
I'm gonna keep it a full buck, bro. I never knew Pete Carroll coached the Patriots. I didn't know who he was with before USC. I have no idea. But I like him at Seattle.
98 and 8-8 in 99. And in 96, the Patriots went to the Super Bowl with Bill Parcells as their head coach. But Mitch, Belichick went 11-5 with Matt Castle. How do you explain that? Huh? Well, let's really dive deep into the 2008 Patriots, shall we? Because I think they're a very fascinating team. Yes, the Patriots did finish 11-5 in 2008, but let's remember this. This was the Patriots team following the 2007 Patriots. You know, the team that was a helmet catch away from being considered the undisputed greatest team ever? The team that had a 315-point differential and set a new record for touchdown passes, receiving touchdowns, and points scored. With Tom Brady, they went 18-1, 16-0 in the regular season, where he threw for and dominated with 4,806 yards, 50 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions with a 117 passer rating. This was virtually the same roster in 2008 as it was in 2007, minus Asante Samuel on defense and Dante Stallworth on offense. A roster that still featured Randy Moss, Wes Welker, Jabbar Gaffney, Ben Watson, Kevin Falk, Matt Light, and Logan Mankins on offense. With Matt Castle, this offense went to incredibly amazing, all-time great to just above average. He threw for 21 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 3,693 yards, and an 89 passer rating. A large responsibility actually fell on the Patriots' rushing attack. Matt Castle's Patriots were 11-5, yes, but they lost 4 out of their 6 games against playoff opponents, including getting destroyed by the Steelers, Chargers, and Dolphins in that stretch.
Damn.
Their point differential was 214 points less at 101. Not only did all of this happen, but did people actually forget that Matt Castle actually was pretty good and had some success in the NFL? Crazy that people just forget that in 2010, he led the Chiefs to the playoffs, going 10-6, He threw 27 touchdowns, only 7 interceptions. That was the second best touchdown to interception ratio that season in 2010, behind only MVP Tom Brady, and Matt Castle made the Pro Bowl that year. Another factor here is that in 2016, the Super Bowl winning Patriots, the team that was the best from beginning to end of the season, without Tom Brady, lost to the 7-9 Rex Ryan Buffalo Bills with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback at home, 16-0. They did not score a single point. I don't even remember them getting past half field in that game. So, according to people, because Matt Castle won 11 games with arguably the greatest, most talented team ever, that means Tom Brady sucks. That's not the case. And according to others, Brady never won with bad defenses. That is also incorrect. What if I told you in a 4-season stretch from 2010 to 2013 that the Patriots defense was never better than 25th in total yards allowed? In 2010, they had the number 1 seed. In 2011, they made the Super Bowl. And in 2012 and 2013, they were eliminated in the AFC Championship game. That is winning in my book. Tom Brady has been more than capable of carrying horrible defenses throughout his career. But the difference in a team sport like football between Tom Brady winning the Super Bowl and losing the AFC Championship game or the Super Bowl has been his defense. Yes, so defense does matter, but it only really matters for Tom Brady when we get to the Super Bowl or the AFC Championship game. For a player like Drew Brees, for example, that has been the difference between 12-4 and 7-9. In 2011 and 2017, his defenses finished 31st and 29th in yards and were only a drive away from winning 2 more Super Bowls thanks to Tom Brady. Do I even have to mention that Tom Brady threw for over 500 yards against the Philadelphia Eagles and they still lost the game? But again, people will claim that he was carried in all of his early games,
It is a team sport.
all of his early years, to Super Bowl wins. Well, that's also not really the case. If 10 fourth quarter comebacks, 15 game-winning drives from 2001 to 2004, and leading the league in touchdown passes in 2002 is being carried, then I guess he was carried. Yes, they had some great defenses during that stretch, but without Brady, they don't win a lot of those big games, including Super Bowl 38 against the Carolina Panthers, where they gave up 29 points to Jake Delhomme. But Brady went out there against one of the best defenses in the game, threw for 354 yards and 3 touchdowns. That was an early Tom Brady. That was a young Tom Brady. He went out there, he clutched it up, and came up huge. In Brady's 17 seasons, his defenses have outproduced his offenses statistically only 3 times in his career. 9 out of 17 defenses have actually ranked below 20th in yards allowed. The next argument is honestly the probably most ignorant and idiotic. He doesn't hold any records. Guys, I've honestly had these comments. Let me just give you a list of some of Brady's accomplishments.
Yes, serious. Wow. Wow. Damn. Damn. Make a 5 in 1 quarter. That's past 21 whitewash. That's a nice streak. Damn. 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 Bro, he should have put this one in bold. Most wins ever. Most wins ever. Only quarterback to come back from 10 in a Super Bowl. He did it 2 times. Most touchdowns in a playoff game. Bro. Wow. Dude, how do you even argue against this? Tom Brady's 10,000% to go. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm being dead serious, dude. How do you argue against this? Like, he's definitely the most clutch quarterback ever, too. But, I mean, you can't. That's not like a record. Damn. Wow. I'm flabbergasted. I didn't even know it was like that. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. That's crazy.
There are some NFL fans who, quite frankly, are just living in the past. They claim that no quarterback could ever be better than their personal favorite because of the tougher football that was played back in the day.
Now, one thing, see, this is what's different about football and basketball. Back then, bro, football was 1,000% tougher, bro. They're even putting in rules that, like, bro, the helmet to helmet back then was, bro, it was 10,000% physical. Now, basketball back then was for sure more physical. For sure more physical back in the day. But the only thing, bro, it was more physical with less body, bro. They were so little, bro. They were so little, bro. They were little compared to today's age, bro. You can't, bro. Damn near every person on the court is around, bro. Every person on the court, it ranges from 6'5" to 7 foot, bro. And like, bro, if they're just fighting on the court, that's like gladiator games, bro. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. And today with today's football, bro, they're thinking about the head more, bro. CTE causes suicides and stuff, bro. CTE does a lot of different things, bro. That's why I stopped playing football, bro. I wasn't about to keep it banging up my head, bro. Not I. Not me, sir.
While I agree the game was inherently tougher in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and 60s, the rules were different. I agree. The basis of the argument
receivers were getting
really has no impact on greatness. It's a weak argument. You don't judge greatness against each other straight up.
That's not really an argument in football at all. I can kind of see how you can bring that into basketball just a little bit because, like, bro, if you're going up for a layup and somebody just pulls you down type shit, bro, you gonna miss the shot. It's different in football. It's different in football.
Judge it on how dominant they were in their era when they played. And honestly, just to point all this toughness talk out of the equation and the rules and all that stuff and the stats and all that stuff, let's just go over this. The NFL, from a numbers perspective, didn't actually take off until 2011. Brady was drafted in 2000, played the whole decade of the 2000s. The stats weren't really inflated in the 2000s. There were rarities like Peyton Manning's 04 season and Brady's 07 season, but not really that close to what we've seen from a league-wide basis since 2011. People claim that guys like Montana...
I'm not going to cap, bro, with how old this is, bro. Those unis are clean. Clean. Bro, look at them, bro. These are clean. I know the inside, even the helmets look nice, but I know the inside's probably fucked, bro. That shit probably hurts inside of there. It probably didn't hurt them back then because they were used to it, but like the inside of them hoes probably are not comfortable at all. But bro, these uniforms are clean, bro. Even look at this shit, bro. Oh, I see Nike. But like, bro, those unis are clean, bro. Like, literally, if they just made them a tiny bit tighter, bro, it'd almost be like today's shit. The sleeves are definitely longer. They don't have, like, the cuffs or nothing. Like, but you can get them, though. You can get them, though. It just wasn't the style back then for the receivers, running backs, quarterbacks type shit. But, like, you can get them, though. These unis are clean, bro.
Played in a tougher era. Yes, the rules were more restrictive, but guys like Montana, guys like Marino, even Dan Fouts played in revolutionary passing offenses themselves. They played in offenses that the defenses of that day were not prepared.
I'm not gonna cap, bro. I kind of like sleeves. I like the sleeves on mine. When I got swole, that's when I was like, bro, let me just roll them hoes up, bro. Let me just roll them hoes up so I can flex while I'm running. But like, I like the sleeves. I like the sleeves. I don't know why, bro, but when I'm wearing like some type of clothing or something, bro, it just feels like more protection. It's not even a pattern or nothing, bro. But like when I wear like long sleeves or something underneath my jersey, bro, I feel more protected than not wearing the long sleeves.
Or capable of slowing down at the time. They didn't have the smarts to adjust to the style of game that the 49ers were playing, the Dolphins were playing, or the Chargers were playing. It took some time for them to actually develop defenses to have any faith in stopping those offenses. While at least in Brady's day, those defenses had seen a lot more developed and complex passing games. Speaking of defenses,
that base
he's played the
crazy.
2000 Steeler defenses, the Ravens defenses, the 02 Bucks, the 15 Broncos, the Legion of Boom, Harbaugh's 49ers, Rex Ryan's Jets, the 2017 Jaguars, Urlacher's Bears, and the Super Bowl Giants. Those aren't tough defenses. Those aren't tough players. And unlike Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Marino, or Montana, Brady has played in freezing cold temperatures, not sunny climates or domes. And unlike Montana and Marino, he never played.
Bro, that's one thing I personally, I'm not even about to sit here and cap. I've never thought about that. But like, bro, that's one thing people never take into account, bro. Montana was in San Fran, so that's sunny. And then Miami, I mean, I guess you got hurricane season. You might get some rain, but like, sunny, bro. It's bro, it's not going, bro. Playing in the cold sucks, bro. I remember, bro, like, it was so cold one year, bro, when we were in the playoffs. We had to, one of our teammates' parents brought in heaters, bro. Like sideline heaters, dead ass. Like big ass turbo jet type shits, bro. But everybody was just standing in front of it, bro, because it was so cold. And like, bro, the coaches would get so mad. Spread out on the sideline. Get back over here. Watch the game. Type shit, bro. It would just be like, bro, nigga, it's cold, bro. Like, it's cold, dog, bro. So he made it to where you can't get those anymore. But like, it's different playing in the cold than just playing in the, bro, sun 24/7 or playing in the heat 24/7, bro. You can't run the same in the cold, bro. Bro, just shit hurts more in the cold, bro. It's different in the cold, bro. It's different in the cold.
In a non-salary cap era where you have the same team, the same weapons, all the time. I can see you typing now. Well, Montana is 4-0 in Super Bowls. Guys, I don't know what else to say when it comes to this argument. This is arguably the dumbest argument
Tom Brady has 6 Super Bowl wins
of all time. Yes, Montana was 4-0 in Super Bowls. He won 4 Super Bowls. That is amazing. Congrats.
This is one thing, though. We're not shitting on Joe Montana, bro. I fuck with Joe Montana heavy, bro. This is my second greatest of all time, bro. I fuck with Joe Montana, bro.
Congratulations, Joe Montana. And I'm not trying to take anything away from Joe Montana. He is absolutely great. He was also eliminated twice in the wild card round and the divisional round, and 3 times in the NFC title game. Montana went one and done in the playoffs 4 times in 11 seasons. Brady has gone to 9 Super Bowls. He has reached the big game 9 times. He is 6-3 in those games. He has gone one and done twice in 16 playoff seasons. He is 2-1 in the wild card round, 13-2 in the divisional round, and 9-4 in conference title games. Making the Super Bowl is better than losing before you make it there. Every athlete, if you've ever played sports in your entire life.
And I don't know why people don't keep that same energy for LeBron, bro. Keep that same energy for LeBron, bro. He's made it to the finals 10 times, bro. You know how hard it is to, bro, win that many games? And, like, unlike, bro, football. See, this is where it can kind of go back and forth. Football, bro, you only get that one game. But basketball, you have 4. So there's different outcomes. But with basketball, though, it's more, you got to have more durability, low-key. Because there's way more games, bro. Way more games. But, like, bro, I mean, just keep the same energy, bro. 10 times, bro.
You understand that you want to go as far as you possibly can until you lose. If you lose in the finals, at least you made it to the finals. And of course, the haters will always bring up Deflategate. Well, since January 18th, 2015, Tom Brady has had quite a bit of success, including 3 Super Bowl wins, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, an NFL MVP to his name, 2 All-Pro selections, 4 Pro Bowl selections, led the league in yards once and touchdowns as well. He's 47-13, 125 touchdowns to only 28 interceptions. Tom Brady does not need deflated footballs to win, to beat your team, or to put up great statistics. To further that point, we take a look at some quotes from some great quarterbacks who did comment on the situation that Tom Brady went through with the Deflategate situation. Joe Montana, Dan Marino, and Aaron Rodgers, as well as many other quarterbacks, gave their opinion on this situation, and most of them sided with Brady. Joe Montana said, "It's a stupid thing to even be talking about because they shouldn't have the rule anyway. If you want to see the game played at the best, everybody has a different grip, everybody likes a different feel." Dan Marino, "Every quarterback that has ever played the position understands that getting the footballs the way you like them before a game is part of the game. I mean, I did it for years. Jim Kelly up in Buffalo did it. Tom's doing it. Peyton Manning's doing it." Aaron Rodgers, I thought, had the best point. He says, "The majority of quarterbacks, I would say more than half, are maybe on the other end of the spectrum and like it on the flatter side." Rodgers said, "My belief is that there should be a minimum air pressure requirement, but not a maximum. There's no advantage, in my opinion. We're not kicking the football. There's no advantage in having a pumped up football." So Aaron Rodgers was on the other side of things where he says he likes his football pumped up, and it doesn't really matter if Brady likes it flatter. It really doesn't matter because footballs, it doesn't matter, guys. Deflategate doesn't matter. Tom Brady has proven that. And the last argument that people are going to throw out there.
Can somebody in the comments let me know, like, what deflating the footballs is, like, what it's supposed to do, though? Like, does it make it easier to catch, or, like, I can't really see how it'd be too much easier to throw. Like, wouldn't it add more wobble if it's deflated? I don't know about it. That's why let me know in the comments.
Is the reason they make it every year is because the AFC East is trash. Where are your numbers to back that up? Let me find them for you. Since 2000, the AFC East has the most wins even without the top team involved. The team with the most wins since 2000 is the Patriots. So that being said, the AFC East, even without the team that has the most wins, has the most wins.
Wow.
Since 2002, the AFC East and NFC South are the only divisions with all teams owning 100 wins. The Patriots have a winning record versus every division in football since 2001. The Patriots have a near identical record versus their division as outside of division, 77% and 76.6%. The Jets made the playoffs since 2001 6 times, including back-to-back AFC title games. They have combined for 17 winning record seasons. Are these teams bad, or do the Patriots just make them look bad? The Brady Patriots played in an era of the AFC that included Peyton Manning's Broncos and Colts.
Do people really say the AFC was weak? I've never looked at the AFC as weak. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I've never really looked at any football any football seasons and been like the AFC's weak or the NFC's weak ever. Yeah, I personally, I haven't, bro. I can see that a little bit for basketball, but I've never talked about that football wise.
Ray Lewis's Ravens, Big Ben's Steelers, LT's Chargers, and even teams like Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs, McNair's Titans, the Texans, and even the Jaguars and Jets have had quality teams. Just straight up wrong. It's not cool to be wrong. It's cool to have an opinion, but I've given you the information. You can no longer argue that Tom Brady is not the GOAT. If you're a Brady fan, a supporter, or a Patriots fan, I hope this provides you with a video of proof. The decisive video, the definitive video to send to your Patriot friends, to your Brady friends, or to the haters of Brady, just to set them straight. Send it to them. Share it with everybody. Share it with everybody because everybody needs to see this video. Everybody needs to hear these statistics. Everybody needs to get these arguments off of Twitter, off of social media, out of the world. Thanks for watching. It's Mitch of the Bottom Line View. Subscribe to the channel for more NFL vids just like this. Peace out.
Love, peace, and chicken grease, my guy. Will people continue to hate on Tom Brady? Will people continue to say that he's not the GOAT? Will people keep hating on him and making arguments against facts of why Tom Brady is the GOAT? Find out on the next episode of Tommy TV.